Judges, Judge 1, Hungary, Judge 2, Moldavia, Judge 3, Croatia, Judge 4, Masra, Judge 5, Scotland.
Comes in here as the
Italy,
Asian Youth
Luca
Champion.
Valeria.
Moved up to the featherweight division at 57 kilograms, undefeated to this point in her career. As we see the judges from Hungary, Moldova, Croatia, Malaysia and Scotland, the 5 observers who will be presiding over this one. And here's their opponent from Colombia, Valeria Arboleda. From Bogota, started boxing in 2016 and comes in here as the reigning Youth National Championship. There's a Youth National Championship gold medalist. That title won earlier this year. And en route to that gold medal bout, at the semi-final stage, she scored a second round stoppage over Annie Paez. So packs a little bit of a punch. There's the Youth National Champion and has taken that title for the previous couple of years. Multiple national successes on the gold medal podium for the boxer wearing blue, but the opponent wearing red is a formidable operator indeed. Gold medalist at the Asian Youth Championships in Mongolia, in Ulaanbaatar in Mongolia, down at 54 kilograms, but she's made a good transition to the higher weight class.
Seconds out. Round 1.
So we're underway then in the opening bout of the women's 57 kilogram featherweight tournament. 18 boxers comprising this particular weight bracket, and the slightly taller figure wearing red is the undefeated star boxer from India, Poonam. Took continental gold at 54 kilograms, here competing at 57 kilograms. Her opponent from Colombia, Valeria Arboleda, multiple national champion in her homeland. And what a fantastic contest this one is promising to be. 2 rapier straight punches. Both of them, you can see, possess plenty of range and like to use straight shots as part of their offensive repertoire. Right on cue, a beautiful right hand out of the orthodox stance from Poonam, causing the boxer in blue to have to adjust the sight line on her head guard. Same shot, same success once again from Poonam, who has found her timing immediately. Just over a minute gone in the opening round, and Poonam landing that right hand as though it's guided by laser, but as she landed a right, she was countered by a left from Arboleda. And again, with no seeding, not uncommon in youth championships for 2 quality individuals to meet in the opening round. So nice defensive maneuvers from the taller Poonam to cause that effective attempted combination to go over her head. Right hand lead from Poonam wasn't on target. The referee just calling the command of stop to remind the boxers of their responsibility to keep their heads up. Beautiful left-right combination from Poonam, shooting that left jab from around her torso and then following up with a cracking straight right hand. Arboleda coming forwards, but her offense nullified somewhat by the foot movement and then holding tactic employed by the boxer in red. So a terrific exchange at center ring. Both boxers having success, but the final word and then the subsequent word landed by Poonam. Accurate punches being picked by both of these boxers during that terrific exchange. Now, this is confusion that can often come with 2 rings, because the Colombian coach thought he heard the bell, but I think that was the 10-second clapper from ring B. And on the resumption, Poonam with more success with that brilliant backhand. There's the same shot in evidence once again. Action heating up on the 10-second clapper. That one is from ring A. But of course, stepping onto the ring apron during a contest from one of the seconds is an infringement. But the referee in the ring, officiating effectively there, using common sense. It's a mistake that can happen when there are two rings in operation. And rather than applying the letter of the law, which stepping up onto the apron during the action can result in a disqualification, it can, of course, be a signal for abandonment as well. Discretion was employed. And so no harm done as we take a look at some of the action. But there's an example of the defensive maneuvers with the head movement and dipping at the knees from Poonam. Same move from a different angle, but she was really accurate with her right hand. Arboleda enjoyed her moments. But the greater volume of success from my vantage point there at ringside came from the boxer in red, and they combined for a notable exchange. And the contest really caught fire.
Round 2.
Inside the final minute. So into the second round then. Bustling punches to the body by Arboleda to begin the second frame. Beautiful right hand over the top in response from Poonam. She's countered by two straight shots down the middle from Arboleda in blue. Firefight being produced by these two, and once again it's Poonam using that brilliant right hand to take the initiative during the course of these exchanges. Spoken to by the referee about the illegal tactic of pushing off, as she's looking to get the boxer to her range. Oh, beautiful right hand underneath from Arboleda, catching the advancing Poonam. But it's Poonam in center ring. Arboleda circumnavigating the perimeter of the ring. Poonam looking for the right hand once again, which has served her so well, but not accurate during the course of that particular cluster of punches. There she goes for it once more, and the second right hand did land, and each time it lands, it's inconveniencing the boxer in blue. She's having to adjust her headgear once again. Doesn't want to be unsighted. Encouragement coming from the corners of the respective boxers. Right hand from Arboleda wasn't too far away. Final shot in that group of punches. Just beyond the halfway stage of the second round. So Poonam just fencing with that lead left hand, trying to lure Arboleda forwards. Arboleda obliged, didn't really have any success in finding her range. Head guard just a little bit askew once again. As Poonam spoken to about turning her back on her opponent. That's when she was trying to employ the spin move. So nice defensive maneuvers once again from Poonam after her own 1-2 combination. It didn't find a range, but she evaded the counter by dipping down beneath the shots of the boxer in blue. Right hand lead not too far away as from Poonam, as Arboleda's right hand goes harmlessly over the shoulder of the boxer in red. Oh, beautiful counter right uppercut from Arboleda, catching Poonam as she came in behind her thrown straight punches. Poonam aware of that, and look at the response it brings about. She tried to pin Arboleda to the ropes and get busy with her own combination of shots.
Very good, very good.
So there was the good work to the torso from Arboleda, but it was countered by the straight shot arsenal of the boxer in red. So we take a look at some of the action from the second round.
Seconds out.
Valeria,
लास्ट राउंड है ये पिप्पी अपने हाथ ऊपर रखिए लगातार
Third round.
साइड में जा
So into the third and final round then of what has been an action-packed contest so far.
स्कोरिंग में ध्यान दे बस हो गया इजी हो
Poonam, the slightly taller of these two very tall featherweight boxers. Arboleda just looking to block the lead punches of the boxer in red before countering with her own. She's been effective with the blocking but hasn't found a range with her counters. So Poonam using her feet just to edge Arboleda to the confined position against the ropes, but Arboleda, well, she's got it back to the ropes there and was picked off by a straight salvo once again. So beyond the midpoint of the third and final round, Poonam looking for that arcing right hand over the top. She's trying to counter Arboleda, but it hasn't really been a tactic through this third round that has brought sustained success. She's waiting for the lead, trying to counter it. And even though she's been effective in blocking some of the offense from the boxer in red, she hasn't found the mark with her own offense, just as evidenced by that there. She's continuing with a second phase attack though, and as she drove Poonam back across the ring, there was some success during that march forwards. Going to the body effectively was Poonam just a few moments ago, then landing with a jolting right hand upstairs. Beautiful 1-2, crisp and clean from Poonam once again. And those type of eye-catching punches will really resonate with the 5 judges seated ringside. Poonam just playing with the distance, lengthening out that left hand. Closing seconds of the third and final round. And again, we'll be going to the scorecards as well. Arboleda lands a good right hand in pursuit of the knockout that I think she needs, given what has transpired over the rounds that preceded that. But a terrific performance from the Asian youth champion down at 54 kilograms. Poonam opening her account with a very good display, but these two boxers combining to produce a good spectacle. Plenty of action, crisp punch picking in evidence as well, but most of the crisp punches from my vantage point here at ringside in Kielce came from Poonam. Though Arboleda played her part in what was a very pleasing affair indeed. So boxers to center ring, let's get the verdict.
Winner by unanimous decision, ring A, is red corner, Poonam, India.
So in the opening bout
Thank
of
you
the
for this
women's
bout.
57-kilogram featherweight tournament, it is Poonam who prevails by unanimous points decision victory. Very good display indeed from her. And she goes through to the next round of the women's featherweight tournament. That contest will take